from the thunderstorm, so we're lucky to catch this this weather. I'm thinking on the 27th, you're going to be down here. You're going to from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You're doing 8-hour swim. Then on the Thursday, the 13th of October, you're going from Catalina to California, 32 kilometres.
Yeah.
People might think that's a little bit nutty. Is there part of you that sort of recognises this is not a passion, this is a mission for me? Or what was the kind of point in your loving swimming to get to this where you can really commit to these things?
Yeah, probably started around about 10 yeted ago. Started a bit of long distance swimming. Took on a 3k swim, and from then I went to a 4k swim, to a 5k swim, and I then ended up doing a 10k swim then from Bray out to Greystones. And then on my 50th birthday, which was 6 years ago, a couple of friends of mine that I know from Bray, a couple of girls, and said, why don't we do a relay the channel? We all have Ger.
Yeah.
So I reminded them the next morning, I said, we're doing a relay on the channel, aren't we? Are we? I said, yeah. So I booked that, and it was kind of very funny because when I went and booked it, got over, did the swim, and one of the girls, Sharon Smith, she got in first of all, then there was Una, and then there was Tara, and then I went in, and that was fine. I got in, did my hour, got out, I was absolutely ravenous. Jeez, I gotta eat here, eat. Shoved everything to my face, brack, tea, cup of soup, sandwich. Then I spent the next 3 hours getting sick over the side of the boat. Seasickness me didn't work out. And then I got in again, I said, well, this is fine, I'm enjoying this. And after that, then I got the graw. I said, right, I'm going to do this my own. So I went up and said, right, how do I plan about going doing this and everything else? And then I met a good buddy of mine, Ger Kennedy.
Yeah.
And the two of us were having good conversations. And Ger, at that stage, was into doing a bit of long distance swimming himself. So we had a good chat about it, and he said, want to try this, try that. And so then I just started training away, and I started building up the swims, and I'd go for a swim in the morning time, and didn't know what it was about. But I said, I better start doing some long stuff now, over 3k, 4k, 5k. And then you start talking to guys in the swimming community, guys who'd done beforehand, so you learn a little bit from everybody else on the way. Went for more cups of tea and coffee with guys who swam the channel, checked with other guys who swam the channel, and then I started to go, oh my God, what am I after signing up for here? This is more than just a swim. This is going to be a great old challenge and everything else. So I said to myself, right, better figure my head around this and what I got to do. So I started training with the guys from Hop Training down in Greystones. They gave me a training program. And after I'd done the channel, they said they'd never take me on again because you don't swim in a straight line. Everybody else swims in a straight line. I said, no, I don't. I go follow with the current. But anyway, they gave me a good instinct to training of what type of training I had to do, and talked to them about food, what food I had to eat and everything else. So when I was getting off going into the channel, going to swim, I said, I better, something I could do that this could benefit somebody along the line, or where could I get my head around it, or what would I do? And it was very simple then. I said I'd go and get a charity, swim for a charity. So I talked to a number of charities, and they were all the same thing of, yeah, we'll get you this, get that, but you've got to go and do it. And I'm trying to figure out, hang on, I'm working, running my own business, I'm trying to train 2 to 3 hours every day, and then now trying to run a funding campaign. And then I met John Lynn, and John more or less said, you going to do that? Nutter. We'll do everything else, you don't worry about that. And John took over doing with Aidan O'Toole. They took over doing my Facebook page, and I gave it to them. It was fantastic. They took photographs, and they really helped me get understand the whole social media aspect of it, which is brilliant, and allowed me focus on the training. Now,
I'm trying to think, you're incredibly fit, obviously, and there you are, you're 56, you're able to, do these, 32-kilometre challenges you're taking on. Is there a part of you, I know that fear must come into it. I know that when you're 200 metres up on the Kish Lighthouse and you're thinking of diving, and you're not crazy about heights, and suddenly you're diving into like a soup of jellyfish, and does it still kind of give you a bit of a shiver when you think about some of the stuff you have to do, or are you...
You get a buzz.
Right.
You get an absolute buzz out of it. So I'm literally after coming from a 12k training session this morning there. I've been in the water for the last 4 hours. Down in Killiney, and literally head out for the first swim this morning, turn around the first buoy. What do I meet? I see underneath me, I see a little eel swimming underneath me, small blackfish. I look down to have a look at it. Next when I look up, there's a lion's mane smacking my face, and I go, oh no, not again, not another one of these lads again. But you just embrace it,
right?
And you get to the love of it, and you say, what's this about? What am I doing it for? And I'm just hooked on it. I'm addicted to it at this stage. And it allows me, I've got a passion for it, and I love to pass that passion on to other people. Now some people think I'm nuts, that's fine, I get that. But then I'm swimming like-minded nutter. So this morning there was 3 of us there to do it in 12k swim this morning. And we got out and we all thought it was normal, we chatted about it. I could see people's heads going by looking at it going, Oh my God, they flipped,
We should let people know too now that you have been stung by the lion's mane, and you said it's like 24 hours of being mildly tasered every now and again. And
yeah, it's
I'm sure it's not nice at all, but
it's not nice, but you just get used to it.
Right.
You take your antihistamines, you take a painkiller, and you're just like electric shock for 24 hours. I say my body's got a little bit used to it now. I haven't got badly mauled by lion's manes, but I've got hit a good few times.
Yeah.
This morning I got hit once. I swam into it, but for some reason it didn't sting me this morning. I got away lightly.
Nice. Now we'll hit the two big ones that are coming up. As I said, Saturday the 27th of this month, you're going to do your 8-hour swim. You're starting at 9 a.m, finishing at 5 p.m. Your beautiful wife Jan will be doing, you should have buckets. I know your brother-in-law Ken will be feeding your ham and cheese sandwiches and your bananas and all that.
And everything else.
So you're also inviting people to sort of join in if they wanted to?
Yeah, so the idea behind this is that not everybody has ever seen anybody doing 8 hours swimming in the water. But I wanted people to join in. I don't want them going mad doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to put two buoys apart, 500 metres apart. So people want to swim one 500 metre buoy, they can swim to 500 metres a buoy. That's right. If they want to swim around 2 or 3 times, want to push themselves, I've ever done more than a K, I'll measure out a K in the beach, and then they can swim in that K in the beach, and they can be there for the day. My nephew is also coming down, David Green, and he's a piper.
Oh, yes, right, great.
So he's going to come down probably around about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and he's going to pipe people in and pipe people out. Then for my last bit swim, he's going to pipe up the whole length of the beach. So
nice.
We'll have a great bit of a family buzz on the day.
So that's a great opportunity for people in Greystones to get involved. I think the one that's going to go from Catalina to California on the Thursday the 27th of October, or 13th of October I should say, That one's sort of slightly special. How the hell did that one come together?
That's very special. So that'll be my triple crown of channel swimmings.
Right.
So there's 3 swims involved in triple crown. There's English Channel, there's Manhattan, so I've swum around Manhattan Island 48 kilometres. And then this is the final one of the triple crown of open water swimming. So that's from Catalina Island back to California. I'll start off probably at around about 11 o'clock at night. It's a nighttime swim. Swimming with a lot of animals out in the sea, so that'll be nice and interesting. I'll have my wife Janet there with me, and I'll have a support crew on the boat as well. I'll have 2 kayakers with me in the water, and I've got to try and get in before about 12 o'clock midday, because after that then the waves pick up, the wind picks up, and it gets very rough and you can't get it. So I've about 12 to 13 hours of a swim ahead in front of me. Get the head down and get going, and just to get those arms turning.
I kind of have little doubt that you're capable of it, but I'm still thinking there must be part of you thinking, holy moly, this is going to be tough.
It is. It's going to be tough, and this is where I turn back to the Gavin Glynn Foundation, because then what I do is that I'll pick a child with the Gavin Glynn Foundation that's looking for support and everything else, and I'll go and visit them, and I get them sign my cap. And that puts it in your head, because then you just think you are so lucky to be able to swim out here for 12 hours, and there's that little child who's got to go through a whole load of treatment and everything else. And will they get a chance to do this? Who knows? Hopefully they will someday. But I'm there looking. I'm the lucky one. I'm not here doing this.
Well, we put the connections, like the links and all that up above, and been able to, as I said, the real big one for local people is to come down on Saturday the 27th of this month.
Absolutely.
And be able to sort of throw a little money into the bucket, but also to cheer you on and get involved if they want.
Absolutely. And just to come down, and when I get out at 5 o'clock, I'll be there for a while on the beach. I'm probably going to go up and get pizza and sit down on the beach and have pizza and a beer or whatever on the beach and just chill out for the afternoon.
All the superfoods. All the superfoods. Ham and cheese.
Hard-boiled eggs. Carbo drinks.
You'll have to bring out a range of superfoods. It sounds like you've got it wrapped up.